just popped underground just in time, so he's not going to have that creep production delayed. That is a huge inconvenience, but now he's got to defend two fronts, which is not what the situation he wants to be in. And we are seeing attack upgrade +1 going on for Filthy, while he's still producing a lot of units. But we are seeing that infestation pit coming online for mOOnGLaDe, and mOOnGLaDe's just been so effective with infestors against Filthy that if he can get those online, he may be able to turn this game around. But I still, despite not really doing too much damage with this destructible rocks block, it has forced mOOnGLaDe to defend another front here, and he's really going to have to divide his forces and be less aggressive, because mOOnGLaDe is really playing passively defensively here and not pushing out, whereas looks like Filthy's going to get another free overlord here. So I'd say that Filthy has completely turned this game around. It was so strongly in mOOnGLaDe's favour, but now Filthy has just played himself really well back into it.
Yeah, just taking a quick look at the income tab, he does have quite a bit, you know, mOOnGLaDe's actually catching up in the last couple of seconds, but Filthy had him for a long time there, so really putting great use that he did have mOOnGLaDe's expansion down for quite a while that he'd like to, so, you know, great pressure by Filthy to keep that happening. But you know, in terms of what's actually being built, just more Hydras, more Hydras actually for both players, and some Zerglings for Filthy. So just building up a force now. No, good choice by mOOnGLaDe to actually have a spine crawler at his destructible, or where the destructible rocks used to be. So he has that covered now. He should have maybe had that covered before, but it's, you know, it's all fixed now. So we'll just have to sit tight for mOOnGLaDe's infestors to hit the field and see what that might change.
Yeah, this is all going to come down to timing. While Filthy taking his gold rocks out, look like he's going to take the gold expansion, which is really nice. But he's got a lot more units right now. He's got 17 Hydras compared to 10, 34 Zerglings compared to 5, and 7 Roaches compared to 0. So his unit count is massive right now. But mOOnGLaDe was waiting for this upgrade coming for his infestors, so his infestors would have more energy when they come out. And now he's getting his infestors online. So mOOnGLaDe was actually really lucky he wasn't attacked here. But a huge amount of creep being laid really nicely by Filthy. He's going to be able to pipe units all the way in, and this wide open ramp is still in play here. It's going to be a question of fungal growth and fight execution, while Filthy is just, by opening up these two avenues, is going to be able to catch these Hydras and infestors still on the move here. And looks like he might be able to get these spine crawlers free, sniping off the Queen as well. This is bad news for mOOnGLaDe, who's at the same time having to deal with a speedling run by in his main. So many speedlings finally caught off with the fungal there. But while this is going on, Filthy's Hydra Roachball taking out the expansion. They're going to get all these drones for free. Oh no, he's pulling back from the Broodlings. Not interested in taking him out, but he caught both armies unaware there. Really nice play by Filthy. That speedling run by into the main, followed up by an assault on the expansion, has dropped mOOnGLaDe's expansion. Not to mention that, unfortunately for Filthy, he got he got chased off by Broodlings there. He could have taken out a bunch of drones if he just absorbed those Broodling hits. But as it stands, mOOnGLaDe is now set back by an expansion, and he was already losing out in the macro stakes. So this is terrible news for mOOnGLaDe, and Filthy is basically able to attack at will, especially if he can send more speedlings, and there's nothing really stopping him to keep doing that and harassing with them over and over and over until he catches mOOnGLaDe's army in the position he wants, and then he can just go to town.
Yeah, it just shows how important having that back door to your base blocked off is, because of that he was separated and he didn't really know where to defend. So, you know, Filthy doing a great job of capitalizing on that. But right now he's just got a huge army just hanging out in the middle of this map, just ready to build up and ready to do the final push. Well, I'm assuming what he hopes to be the final push, because there's just so many of them. But mOOnGLaDe does have his expansion back up now, well, in a couple seconds. So hopefully he can hang on for a bit longer just to get some reinforcements, because Filthy's just in such a great position. Now getting his gold expansion up too. So should be a good last fight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which side's going to come on trumps. These infestors, I don't like the fact they're right at the front here, getting a nice fungal growth off these Hydras, but he's going to lose one infestor for the trouble. Looks like he might even leave two infestors going down. Do not like that at all. That's really terrible losses there for mOOnGLaDe. These infestors are his trump card. It's what he really needs to execute so well. It's going to come down to fungal placement, and he's being aggressive here. The good thing is he's getting all these overlords, which Filthy has used to lay so much creep into mOOnGLaDe's base. Filthy has very wisely produced a heat, but one more overload loss and he's going to be splat capped. We are seeing nice fungal growths being dropped here. So many Hydras going to work there. The Roaches now coming to the front line, and these infestors slowly getting whittled down. Only 5 remaining. Really nice fungal growth going down on Filthy's units there. A lot of Hydras really, really low. Bunch of Roaches really, really low. But Filthy's macros kicking in, streaming in more and more Hydras. Whereas mOOnGLaDe's line is getting really depleted here. Infested Terrans going down. No hits on the Infested Terran, so they're going to walk out. Looks like they may have proved the difference maker in this fight. They should be on their way into the base now. Infested Terrans don't last for that long, and they are really, really slow. So he really needs to make use of them while he can. Looks like he loses 2 Infestors to these Hydras. Only 1 Infestor left. Don't like this at all. This Infested Terran's almost out of life. When they go down, Filthy's going to be just fine. And mOOnGLaDe is his forces being wiped out. These Infested Terrans finished now, expiring. So Filthy lost that fight, but he really didn't have any counter for it. And wow, mOOnGLaDe calls GG, recognizing the position, doesn't want to fight it out to the death. He realizes that he's just so far behind. It was all in on that attack after losing his expansion. So Filthy is now our new Trans-Tasman champion, winning Trans-Tasman 2 because mOOnGLaDe, the reigning champion, taken out, and unbelievably in a Zerg vs Zerg final. Absolutely crazy, unexpected ending to that one.
Yeah, congratulations to Filthy for that. I actually couldn't believe that last fight. Filthy, I thought, had the great position there, but mOOnGLaDe was able to win it. Just he couldn't reinforce quick enough. But I mean, props to Filthy. He took mOOnGLaDe on his home court, Zerg versus Zerg. So, you know, he's a deserved winner, and it's been a great tournament.
Yeah, that last fight was pretty brutal. I mean, Filthy lost the actual fight, but his reinforcements were just so superior, and they were just doing so much damage there. I don't think even the Old Spice guy would have survived that engagement. But I mean, it's a testament to just how surprising Filthy's play has been right throughout this tournament, from day 1 all the way through to the day 2 finals and everything. It's just been so surprising and so strong the entire way through, always coming up with something new and something interesting. It's a testament to just how creative his play is, that we'd rather be doing this than watching the terrible debate that's going on for the new leader of Australia right now, because that election debate is absolutely terrible, and we decided to cast games instead. So yeah, no, really good to see, really exciting ending, and I just can't believe that mOOnGLaDe was knocked off in this final of finals in Zerg versus Zerg by a random player. Absolutely amazing, and full props to Filthy.
Congratulations to Filthy.